my dear friends, welcome to our channel. In my today's video, I will be discussing very important session of your English grammar for competitive examinations. Once again, I will remind you friends, what type of competitive exams are covered. Let me tell you, it is those who are preparing for SSC CGL, SSC CHSL, bank exams, your railway exams, postal jobs and high court jobs, then teacher eligibility test and whatever English is considered to be the main subject in all types of government jobs are referred to this video. Okay. Anyway, in my previous two videos, I taught you the detailed explanation on nouns. Okay friends, in my today's video, the questions, exam oriented questions. Note down my dear friends, I am telling you in particular that is exam oriented. What type of exams? I have picked the very important 100 questions from the previous year, that is government exam question papers, and I am giving you the question and how to attend those answers also. Okay friends, previous years government questions, that is state government and central government previous year questions, I have picked the very most important 100 questions and I am telling it to you. Before going into the video, I am telling you, I am not going to tell all 100 questions in a stretch because the video will become so lengthy. For you to practice, I am going to give only 25 questions in my each video. Okay, my dear friends. Anyway, 25 questions along with answers and explanation I am going to give you in my today's video. Okay, without further delay, keep following all the videos in a sequence because I will be giving as a basic level, then next little bit toughest questions, then the very difficult questions in my next videos. So keep following all the videos and get benefited my dear friends. Okay, let's go to our today's video. Welcome back to the channel my dear friends. So today very useful session. I think today's video will be very useful for all of you if you follow me very particularly. Okay, let's begin our session. Today, as I said, I will be discussing 25 questions. Each and every question, I will repeat it again so that you will write it clearly along with me. Okay, when I am reading the question itself, please write it if you want or take screenshot so that you can write it later, my dear friends. Okay, let's go to the exam oriented questions on nouns. First question for you. He acted not as per advice. Advice, I told you my dear friends, there are two types of advice. A-D-V-I-C-E, A-D-V-I-S-E. A-D-V-I-C-E is a noun. A-D-V-I-S-E is a verb. Okay, here they mean noun. So, he acted not as per advice, but somebody else. See, he acted not as per your advice. He acted as per somebody else's advice. Somebody else's advice. This is not yours. This is somebody else. Which means we are mentioned when we are like talking about two person, when I am telling this is my own property. Okay, said this is not mine. This is yours. We tell it in plural actually. Okay. So in such case, but somebody else cannot come. Somebody else's advice he is following. So try to complete that sentence. See, he acted not as per your advice, but somebody else's advice he is doing it. Somebody else's. Okay. So in such case, you will use somebody else apostrophe S will come. Okay friends, again I will repeat. If you want, you can take down. He acted not as per advice, but somebody else advice. Else. So the answer will be somebody else apostrophe S. Okay, this is first question. Second question, Pakistan. Pakistan apostrophe S. Pakistan's problems are also as serious as that of India. Note down friends, when they are comparing two nouns, Pakistan is a noun, India is a noun. When I am giving apostrophe S for one noun, I should give apostrophe S for another noun also. That is English rules, isn't it? When I am comparing two particular nouns are to be considered equally. Okay, when I am giving apostrophe S, when I am talking in particular about Pakistan and India, I am giving here in the question they have given only apostrophe S for one noun and didn't give for another noun. So that is the mistake in that question. So Pakistan's problems are also as serious as that of India's. So, if I am giving apostrophe S for Pakistan, I should give apostrophe S for India also, because both are nouns, my dear friends. Okay, understood? Again, for you to write, I am repeating little slowly. Pakistan's problems are also as serious as that of India. So, here the mistake is India has to be written with apostrophe S, my dear friends. Okay. Third question. When I reached at the gate of his house, I found his locking up the gate. This is C, my dear friends. This is locking. L-O-C-K-I-N-G. Locking up the gate. See, understand the meaning. When I reached at the gate of his house, it is his house, somebody else's house. That is what case it is? Possessive case. It is his house. I found his locking up the gate. His is your possessive case. I cannot say locking is a verb. Before a verb, you cannot have possessive. You should have objective case. So, what should you write? I found him locking up the gate. L-O-C-K-I-N-G. So, locking up the gate. So, him is your objective case, not your possessive case. So, in case of possessive case, you can use his. His also, his house. Before noun, you will get that possessive case. This is pronoun actually. So, here, this is verb. Locking is a verb. You can't get his here. You have to write him. Hope you understood, my dear friends. Again, I'll repeat. When I reached at the gate of his house. Here you can use his because house is a noun. I found his locking up the gate is the question given. Locking is a verb. Before verb, you cannot use his pronoun, that is your possessive case. You cannot use. Before verb, you have to use objective case, that is your him. That's the mistake. Next, fourth one. Many of the question, note down my dear friends, they are telling many, means plural. Many of the question they have given appeared in this question paper are. Again, note down, it is R is a plural. Are too difficult to solve. Again, I'll read out the question. Many of the question. Here, many itself is plural. Okay, appeared in this question paper are. Again, plural. Are too difficult to solve. When everything is given plural, then how come here question comes? What are we talking about? We are talking about questions. Isn't it? Question paper has so many questions. They will not give only one question in a question paper. Am I right? In such case, you cannot have question. You should write many of the questions. Okay friends, many of the questions. Okay, for you to write, I am repeating it again. Many of the question appeared in this question paper are too difficult to solve. Okay, here as everything is given in plural, we cannot have question because we are absolutely talking about questions only. The main noun we are talking about it. So that is singular. Okay, question paper will have so many questions. So they have given it in singular. You have to write it in plural. That is questions. Okay friends. Next, fifth question. I visited Ram's and Sita's house. As every time I used to tell you, please understand the meaning in the question. Then you can very easily write it by your own. I visited Ram's and Sita's house. Until here, what do they mean? I visited Ram separately, Sita separately. When apostrophe is given for Ram and Sita, what do we mean? It's Ram's house and Sita's house. That is first part of the question, isn't it? And found the couple missing. See the second part, the twist given by them. They are telling Ram and Sita as a couple. Couple means definitely they live in the same house. Am I right? If they live in the same house, why should we give apostrophe for Ram separately and Sita separately? Hope you understood what I am trying to say. Ram's means Ram has separate house, Sita has separate house. Isn't it? But in the second part of the question, they are telling they are couples. Couples will not have separate house, no. That is our Indian tradition. They both have to stay together only. Whether they fight, they giggle or they goggle, whatever it is, they have to live in the same house. So they found the couple missing. So couples don't have separate house. So the mistake in the question is Ram should not have every time this male only will adjust and go. So let's remove this Ram. Ram's apostrophe S is been removed. Either of them should have apostrophe S. Let's keep that apostrophe S for Sita as such. Ram only we will remove. Okay. So the answer is tuned as I visited Ram and Sita's house and found the couple missing. See, Ram and Sita's. Okay friends, hope you understood. Again I'll repeat it for you. I visited Ram's apostrophe S and Sita apostrophe S house and found the couple missing. Here remove apostrophe S for Ram and write Ram and Sita's house because they both dwell in the same house. Okay friends, sixth question. All the girls students. Note down, I said two nouns which is coming next to next should not be plural. Girls, students, both are nouns only. Noun, again plural, plural, cannot come. Are, plural. Advised to attend the meeting positively. All the girls students cannot come. Where is the mistake? In the girl students only. So, here remove girl. You cannot remove this S here for students because there are so many. All they have given. All in the sense they mean so many. When so many is given, you cannot give students. Student, girls student is wrong. Which means they are like it is singular. You cannot have. They have given R here. So you have to remove S for girls. Okay, all the girl students, we are telling in common, the gender is kept in common. Boy students, girl students, which means plural. There are so many girls. Okay, so girl and boy gender is kept common and students they are kept plural. So are advised to attend the meeting positively. Okay, so girl students. Okay friends, again I'll repeat for you. All the girl students are advised to attend the meeting positively. Girls students both are nouns, plural cannot come next to next. So I am removing yes for the gender of a noun, that is girls. Okay friends, girl students. Next, seventh one. She gave me two important informations I had been waiting for. Note down, friends. She gave me two important information. You may ask me, ma'am, two. They have given two. It's plural only. Why can't I add yes information? Why have you written important pieces of information? Information is an uncountable noun. Can you count how many number of information you got? Information is an uncountable noun. You can't count it. In case of uncountable noun, you cannot separate it as singular and plural. Okay, informations is absolutely a wrong word. Okay, so she gave me two important informations is the mistake given. So instead of that, they have already given two. You cannot write two important information. So you have to change that sentence and write it as two important pieces of information. You can add that word pieces. Pieces of information I had been waiting for. So she gave me two important pieces of information I had been waiting for. Okay, friends. Next, eighth one. See how easy all these are. Whatever I taught, I am telling. As I said, my four parts of this exam oriented questions will be the first. This part is basic level. Next part will be medium. My third part will be little bit difficult, and my last part will be completely the error spotting questions in the bank exams and your clerk exams, all this railway exams, whatever they have asked, those type of difficult questions I will be asking you. Okay, friends. So this video, try to note down clearly so that this will be a guide for your next three sequential videos. Okay. Next, eighth question. The English teacher gave him a homework to complete by night. Note down, friends, again homework is an uncountable noun. You cannot write homeworks. Normally our children colloquially they will come and tell us that, Mummy, today I have got, teacher has given me so many homeworks. That's when your children are telling, please correct them that homework is an uncountable noun. You cannot say homeworks. That's wrong. Okay. Homework is an uncountable noun. So there is no plural for that. So remove this A for that. Okay. Singular or plural is undefined for such type of nouns. So remove this and write in general. Homework. Okay. The English teacher gave him homework. That's all. To complete by night. It may be so many, or it may be a single, or it may be many, 2 or 3 homeworks. So homeworks should not come. Homework itself is an uncountable noun. Okay. So last time I am repeating, the English teacher gave him, remove this A and write homework to complete by night. Don't use S or singular. Homeworks is also wrong and A is also wrong for uncountable noun. Okay. So I'll just move behind. So if you want, you can take screenshot of this so that I'll move to the next set of questions. Next, my dear friends, question number 9. She could not complete even the 2/3 of the book owing to her busy schedule. Actually, my dear friends, I would like to tell you one thing. schedule. According to Indian language, we call it as schedule. But American English, they call them as schedule. Schedule. Okay, both are right actually. To our convenience, we call it as schedule. To their convenience, that is their language, American English, they call it as schedule. Okay, so both are absolutely right. Okay, no problem. Let's understand the question. She could not complete even the 2/3 of the book owing to her busy schedule. Okay, now what do they mean here? Since Her busy schedule was there completely. She is very busy with her schedule, and so she could not complete her homework. Okay, that is not our task. So what should we find? We should focus only on nouns, not on the verbs. Here, she could not complete even the 2/3 of the book. Book may be a singular, but how many pages it has, how many chapters it has, how many units it has, it's plural, isn't it? What are they meaning? Especially 2/3, 2/3 itself is plural. So 2/3, 3/3 is plural, isn't it? So 2/3, 2/3 is plural. So you have to add thirds. 2/3 of the book owing to her busy schedule. Okay friends, again I'll repeat it for you. She could not complete even the 2/3 of the book owing to her busy schedule. Okay, now here, since the book may be singular and it has so many pages, chapters, units, whatever it is plural, and moreover 2/3, 2/3 is 2/3 is plural. We have to add s next to 2/3. Okay friends, next 10th question. All the women teachers, note down here my dear friends, they have given woman, WOMAN, women teachers are agitating against the haughty attitude of the principal. Let me tell you the meaning. All the women teachers, that is all the lady teachers, are agitating. Agitating in English means shaking. Okay, see, such a beautiful language English is. See, the agitating nature means somebody who always have that shivering when they look at somebody. That is, they indirectly mean they are so covered, they get fear even for little things. Okay, that's what they mean here. Agitating means they keep shaking. When do we shake? While dancing also we will shake. They don't mean that in English. But agitating means when we get fear on somebody. We normally get fear on like our household people. We normally get fear on our boss. That's unavoidable, isn't it? So here, who is the boss? The principal. So the teachers are always, because they don't know what rules he will bring on. Every day is one new beginning for them. Okay, so are agitating, shivering against the haughty attitude. By this explanation, you could understood what is haughty attitude. Haughty is undecidable, don't know how he will act. Haughty, sudden decisions. Attitude of the principal. Okay, that's the meaning. Here, whatever may be the meaning, we should focus only on nouns here. Okay, women teachers. Women is a singular, teachers are plural. You can, if they have given women, you can write teacher. If they have given teachers, you have to write women. Hope you understood. If I have to write women, I have to write teacher. If I have to write teachers, plural has to come. I should definitely change it as women. But note down the first part of the sentence, all they have given. All in the sense everybody, which means plural. You cannot have women. Woman cannot come. You should write women. If women is coming, you should add teachers. Hope you understood, my dear friends. Okay. So, women teachers. Okay. Again, I'll repeat. All the women teachers are agitating against the haughty attitude of the principal. Okay. So, now women teachers. If women you are writing, you have to write teacher. But here all is given. So, it is plural only. If teachers has to come, here you have to change it as women. Okay, that's your 10th question. Now 11th question. The sceneries of these places do not move my heart up to a great extent. Of these places do not move my heart. Sceneries. There's no plural. Scenery cannot be so many. It's in common. It's a common noun. Okay, so you have to write it as scenery. The sceneries of these places do not do. Does not, I'm not giving. I'm giving do not. This is singular. Do not move my heart up to a great extent. So definitely change the scenery to sceneries to scenery. Okay. So this is your 11th question. Now 12th question. Many opulent people play billiards in their free time. Let me tell you the meaning. Many opulent people. Billiards itself you should understand. Billiards, who will play that billiards with a stick like thing? They will hit the ball and that ball goes and falls into the small hole. That is billiards actually. So who will play that? Common people like us, we don't have time to play all those things, isn't it? We are always running against our job, work, family, everything. So we don't have time. So which type of people do they mean here? Opulent people, which obviously means it is rich people. So opulent means rich people. Many rich people play billiards in their free time. They are telling many. So plural, billiards, play billiards in their free time. So there's no error in the sentence. Okay friends, next. 13th. Peasantry has become an arduous job, ARDOUS, arduous job nowadays in social life of India. Let me tell you the meaning. Peasantry. I think in my previous video, I have told you some of the nouns are singular in form but plural in function. Isn't it? Here peasantry, TRY, this is singular. It looks as if it is singular, but it is plural. Okay, peasantry is a common, plural. So peasantry, what do you mean by peasantry? Peasantry means, in my last video I told you, agricultural laborers. That is, the farmers are called as peasants. Peasantry has become, that is farming. Peasantry, they mean farming, has become an arduous job. Arduous job means, that is, people keep avoiding it. It has become a very hectic job. It has become very tough job. That is arduous job nowadays in social life of India. Social life. Nowadays people live for others. They don't live for themselves. They live for the sake of others. That is what they mean here. In social life of India, when somebody goes for farming, so others will, they think that others will insult them. Isn't it? That is what they mean here. So, here we have to focus only on noun. Which is the noun here? India is noun, peasantry is noun. But India we are not worrying about it. We are worrying about peasantry only. Peasantry seems to be singular, but it is plural in function. So, here has cannot come. Has become is a singular verb. You have to change it to, since peasantry is a plural, you have to change this has become, singular verb to plural verb. Has will become have become. Peasantry have become an arduous job nowadays in social life of India. Okay friends? Okay. Next question, 14th question. An innings. An innings was started by both the teams after their mutual consent. An innings. See, this innings seems to be S is given. So people will wrongly think that innings, since S is given, it is plural. But before that you see they have given an. A or an is been given before a singular noun. Okay friends, an innings. Innings, you know, test, innings, just a single match it is. Okay, an innings is singular, that is why they have given was. See how beautifully they have given an is a singular, innings, was is a singular verb, started by both the teams after their mutual consent. So no error in this statement. Okay friends, next, 15th one. I called many women servant. Here itself I told you, my dear friends, the same has been repeated. I called many women servant. Women is a, many is a plural. Women is a plural. Then why only servant doesn't get a S? So change that. For the sake of my household works. So everything is been given plural, friends. But here servant only is being given as servant. Servants should come. So I called many women servants. So change that servant as servants. Next, 16th one. The news are very significant in terms of corporate profile. The news. S is been given. People wrongly prompt that news. S is given. So it's a plural. News is singular only. Okay, singular. So remove this R and write it as, because the is given. A and the is being given before a singular. So the news is very significant in terms of corporate profile. Okay, friends. So this is what 16 questions. Next, we'll move on to the next last session of this sequence. Okay, I'll move behind. Please take screenshot of this. Next, my dear friends, question number 17. 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees was, note down, was stolen from my pocket yesterday by someone. Was is a singular. 5,000 rupees. Thousands cannot come. It is 5,000 rupees. Note, they mean it a singular note, just a single note. That's why they have given was. Was 5,000 rupees sorry, it's a plural. Stolen from my pocket yesterday by someone. Here, though it's a plural, rupees they have given. But here, thousands cannot come. 5,000 rupees itself is plural only. Was stolen from my pocket yesterday by someone. So the answer is 5,000. Again, I'll repeat. 5,000 rupees was. Was is a plural verb. So plural is given. Rupees already they have given plural. But again, why thousands? There cannot be thousands. Hundreds. It's wrong. Okay, so you have to write thousand, dozens. I think in my previous video I taught you hundreds, dozens are wrong. Okay, dozen of X can come. Likewise, 1,000 rupees can come. Thousands rupees cannot come. So was stolen from my pocket yesterday by someone. So the answer is 5,000. Next, present government is making different agendas, AGENDAS, agendas for the problem of Naxalites. The sentence which is very easy for you to understand, I am not telling explanation. The sentences which have little complicated words, I am telling you the meaning to save time, my dear friends. So, present government is making different agendas. Have you heard any word called as agendas till now? There's no such word called as agendas. It is agenda. Singular is agenda. The plural for agenda is agendum. D-U-M. There is no such word called as agendas. That's wrong. Agendas is wrong. So, since present government is, they have given, note down every time when you have to change the noun. Please observe the noun in terms of its verb. Look at the sentence and its verb, whether it is a singular verb or a plural verb. You have to decide the mistake by looking at the verb. Here they have given singular verb. And what should this come? This they have given plural. Agendas. It's wrong. So you have to change it and write it as agenda. Okay, friends? Next, 19th. I am planning to make some poultry's farm. My dear friends, I told you in my last video, poultries, there's no such word. Some of the nouns look singular, but they are plural in their meaning. Like in my previous thing, I think 18th or 17th question has peasantry. That is this one. Both are like they come under same category. Okay, then some of the nouns look similar, singular in form but plural in its function. So poultry, peasantry, cavalry, cattle, infantry, all these are, they look as if they are singular but they are plural. So there is no such word called cattles, cavalries, infantries. It's wrong. So poultries is also wrong. Poultry has to come. They look singular but they are plural in its function. So change this and write it as poultry. Okay friends, next 20. It is harmful to the cups full of tea. Cups full. Cups. How many cups full? Tea is singular. One tea only is there. How many cups you will have? That's wrong. Cupfuls can come of tea 5 times a day. Okay, it is harmful to the cups full is wrong. Tea is singular, one tea only, no? So you have to write it as cupfuls of tea 5 times a day. Okay friends, this is 20th question. Next, 21st question. The present datas. Data is uncountable noun. You cannot have datas. Wrong. Show that the literary rate in India has. I always told you, if you have to decide about noun, please look at the verb. What is the verb here? Has. Has fallen down. Has is singular. Singular verb. If have is been given, it's a plural verb. Here has is given. So if the verb is singular, you have to change that noun also to singular. So datas is wrong. Data. The present data show that the literary rate in India has fallen down. Okay. Next, 22nd question, my dear friends. He gave me two information which I need very urgently. So information, it's abrupt, it's like incomplete. So how should you change that? Two pieces of information. Two is plural only, no? So two plural means I cannot add yes after information because information is an uncountable noun. I already told you. So informations is wrong. So how should you change that? You have to add plural for that. So you are adding pieces of information. Okay. Okay. Next, 23rd. Your advice. Are. Advice is singular only. But are. Plural they have given. I told you, when you have to decide about a noun, you have to look at its verb. Verb is are. The proof. Advice is singular only. But why they have given are? It's wrong. Okay, so what should you change? Your advice is the proof of your discriminating mind and pragmatic approach. Here there's a new term, pragmatic. Pragmatic means practical approach. Our elders used to tell us, no, think practically. Whatever you say, people will imagine everything imaginatory, as if everything is happening like a movie. That's not practically possible for us. Practically. So they mean that is what is the meaning here. Your advice are the proof of your discriminating mind. No, discriminating means treating equally. Mind and pragmatic approach. Is. So here is. Next, 24th. My sister has read pages after pages. Noun, preposition, noun. See, it's plural, preposition, plural. Cannot come. So page after page. My sister has, singular. Has read, singular verb. Page after page of the Bible, singular. So you cannot have S. Page after page. Next, 25th, my dear friends. The class teacher gave him a homework. I already told you homework is a singular. Uncountable noun. You cannot have singular. A and the or homeworks is wrong. So, and instructed to do it by night. So, remove this A and write it as homework. The class teacher gave him homework and instructed to do it by night. So remove this A since it is an uncountable noun. Okay, I'll move behind, take screenshot, and then we will end up this session. Hope you all understood today's video, my dear friends. This is only a sample video. That is, in the sense, I mean to say, the first beginning part of exam oriented questions will be your easiest one. In my next video, I will give 25 more questions which is little bit difficult. The difficulty level increases with my every 25 questions. Hope you understood. Easy level is this one. Next is moderate level. Okay, next 25 questions will be moderate level. So keep following all my videos in a sequence so that you will completely understand what about that particular topic, whatever I am telling on that day. Okay, so again, before ending, I humbly request all of you, those who are like, everybody is watching my video, I am getting thousands of views, but still, subscribers, subscribe and like my channel. Okay, please don't forget to click like button. Your every like will boost me up for further betterment. Okay, my dear friends. Okay, because I have searched everything, whatever questions I am giving you, I am giving a quality type of questions from previous government questions, question paper under like professional textbooks. Okay friends, so kindly support me by clicking like button and then watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, keep supporting me and tell your valuable comments. Hope like whatever whether you have understood or if you have any doubts, post it in the comment section. Okay, so this is your English tutor for competitive exams, Swapna Latha, signing off for today. Thank you.